Welcome to episode 4 of the Operations Breakdown, where I break down one operational tip in a little over 60 seconds. Because I have accepted defeat and realized I cannot put across this information in 60 seconds or less. Here we are. My name is Tricia Harrison, and I am a business operations consultant. Now, if you find yourself in a position where you get in website traffic, but it is significantly low, and you are particularly relying on referrals to get more business into your business, this episode is for you. So your website traffic low, you ain't necessarily getting people onto your website or onto your organic platform, so to speak. And you find yourself having to consistently rely on referrals in order to get additional sales or to make money within your business. Now, before I proceed, let me not assume that the people understands what organic leads is. And it's simple. Organic leads is simply people, literal human beings, coming to your business through a non-paid source. So for example, people that come to you through word of mouth, people that come to you through your website or through your social media profiles, but it was not through an ad. Have you ever sat and thought about what your actual customer wants, what your ideal customer wants? Because there's a high probability that people aren't finding you because you don't have on your website what people are actually looking for within your niche or industry, regardless of whatever it is that you're selling. Now, remember, we in the age of AI, and AI recommends people based on what they put in or how they search. So, for example, I like to say long gone are the days that people go into Google now and typing in things to search. But since Google has introduced the AI mode, I personally even find myself going back to using Google and just using Gemini because I am really a chat GPT girly. Personally, I do not feel like chat GPT could top Claude, but that's another video for another day. The point is, I trying to make, regardless of whatever AI engine you go in, or if you go through a search engine to search for whatever you're searching for, you're gonna put in a term or a sentence or a phrase based on how you understand it or how it makes sense to you. You need to write your website copy like that. What makes sense to your ideal client? How is your ideal client searching the internet for the solutions that you are offering through your business? So to do this, I want you to think about, let me say, 5 questions or so, or 5 phrases or so, or 5 issues or so that your ideal client faces, or that they consistently ask you about whatever service it is that you deliver. And then audit your site. Just simply look through your site and see if your site answers any of these questions, phrases, or sentences that comes to mind. If the answer is no, I bet you that is one of the major issues why your organic traffic is so low and why no one is necessarily coming to you through your website. If you found this tip informational, if you found this helpful, I would encourage you to subscribe to my newsletter. Just comment the word ops and I will DM you the link to subscribe.